Welcome back, my dear students. As I am continuing the derivation for metacentric height here, so till up to this we have derived. This Bm is equal to, Bm means it is the distance between the center of buoyancy B and the metacenter M here. Bm is equal to I by V, where I is the moment of inertia of the plane surface. Which surface is that is floating? The shape of the surface here now. If the shape of the surface is circle, for example, this is a circle, this is a body, it is that floating here like this here now. So then surface is what? Circular surface. This circular surface may be triangle, may be rectangle, may be trapezoidal, like that. It may be any kind, any shape of the surface, any shape it is. In case of the ship, this surface will be like this here. Top surface of the ship, what we can see here. Ship is like this here. Ship is like this. Top surface of the ship is like this here. That is the surface. It is tilting here now. So this moment of inertia I is there. It is depends on the type of the shape, and also it depends on this the size and all here. So different formulas are there. That well built formulas are there for a different regular shapes. For rectangular it is a BDQ by 12. For circle it is 5d raised to 4 divided by 64. Like that, this moment of inertia for a particular shape, it has already derived that equations are there. That one we can use here now for the I here. And what is this phi? Inverted letter A, phi here now. Phi is here now. It is the volume of the submerged portion of the body. Why we are taking this one? Why we are taking this one now? Because the buoyancy force is there. It is the weight of the body, weight of the fluid displaced by the submerged portion of the body. So therefore, that volume of the submerged portion, so how much submerged portion is there? For example, this is there. If this is submerged portion, only submerged portion in the liquid is there. This volume is the phi here. That volume has to be taken here in this case. Till up to this we have derived here now. Next I will continue this derivation here now. From the figure as we have drawn earlier, that in that figure, that is a metacentric height Gm is equal to total height Bm here minus Bg. Bg means it is the distance between the buoyancy point, that is the center of buoyancy, and the center of gravity here now. As we know, Bm is equal to I by phi here now. I will substitute it here. So if I substitute it here, what I am getting here now? So final equation what I am getting here now, that is Gm is equal to, it is I by phi minus Bg here. So this is the equation. Analytically, mathematically we have derived this equation. That is by this equation we can find out the metacentric height. So we will give some time on this, how this equation will practically used here. So I by phi already we know it. Bg means what? It is the distance between the center of buoyancy and the center of gravity of the body here. So now if I got, in case here Gm is positive, then this body is, before tilting this body is like this. After tilting that body is somewhat, it is like this here. Body is tilting like this here. So somewhere here it is the G here. This is a B is shifting to B dash here now. In this case, if FB is acting here now at B dash, and if it is cuts here now, this is the M point here. What we are getting? This is the normal axis. This is the normal axis here. This is the theta. It is a disturbance is given. So now Gm is positive. Gm means metacentric height is positive. Meaning is what here now? This value is more here. Then Bg, the distance between this B, center of buoyancy, and this center of gravity is less here. If it is less, if this is more here now, GM will be positive. In that cases, especially in that cases, what happens here now? M is meta center is above the G. Very important. Meta center will appears. It will appears above the G. It is seen, practically it has been seen that the meta center is above the center of gravity. Then it is called as the stable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium means what? The body will flow about its axis. It will not submerge about its axis vertically. It will, that is vertically, even though it will be shifted here, it will retain back and vertically it will be floated here now. When this GM is positive, when this GM is positive, definitely M is above the G here. In the next case, when the GM is negative here, when the GM is negative here, when this BG distance is more or this is less here now, I by B is less or else BG is, it is more here now, then GM will becomes negative. When the GM will becomes negative, when this M is below the G, below the center of gravity point. What happens when this M will comes below the G here? Just we will see in the diagram here now. In this diagram, when this M will comes below the G here, what will happens in this? You will see this. See this one? It is a G here. So I will take below the G here. This is G here. This M will comes here. M will comes here means somewhere FB is here now. So next, if I take this FB is here now, and somewhere the G is here now. So what happens? The couple created by this one is in the same direction when the disturbance direction is taking place. See this one now. So this one now, the W is acting like this, and this is that FB is here now. This is the W here. So this couple created by this also, it is in the clockwise direction. Disturbance is also in the clockwise direction. Then what happens here now? The body will not return back to its vertical axis. Means what? It will start submerging. It will start sink, that it will not submerging, it will goes down here now. So therefore, when it will happens here now, when M will comes below the G, when it will comes in the mathematically, when this GM value, that is the metacentric height value, will comes negative here now. In case of this one now, it is called the unstable equilibrium condition here now. M is below the G here now. In case of the numericals, they will ask to tell whether that body is floating about its axis vertically or not. At the last we have to tell. Then we are finding the I, V, we are finding BG, we are finding all this, we are finding and substituting the values. Then when we got that GM value is positive, straight away we can tell the body is under stable equilibrium and it is stable equilibrium and it is floating about its axis vertically. About its vertical axis like this. And when this GM will comes negative, it is understood that body is there, it is under unstable equilibrium, because that force which is, that is couple which is created by the FB and W is in the same direction what the disturbance angle direction is given. That's why it is unstable equilibrium when the GM is negative. Then it will start submerging body. It is comes under the unstable equilibrium. Unstable body is unstable equilibrium here. So this is about the metacentric height and its analysis, where the G, where the M is coming here, no, positive, negative and all. The numericals are very simple on this matter here now. I, the formulae are there, we have to apply, and volume has to be found, submerged portion. This is the submerged portion, volume has to find here now, and distance between this B, center of buoyancy, and gravity has to be found. So then if you are substituting, you will get that value of the GM. Then we can tell whether that body is stable equilibrium or a unstable equilibrium, then we can see. So this is about a metacentric height, how we are finding an analysis of this when it is in analytical method. We will see in the next video lecture. in case of the experimental method, how this metacentric height will be formed here. Now I will stop here. We will continue in the next video lecture. Thank you very much.